everyone, it's Miss Saleh here, and we are this week going to be making our very last art project for term 3. This term has come and gone, has been incredible. So we're doing a whole school project again, and we are going to be making our own little paper squishies. These are so much fun to make. I've made like 2 or 3 now, and I've made them with different stuff inside, and they've all worked, and they're just a nice little stress relief, and they're super cute to make and really fun. So in your surprise packs this week, you will be getting all the things you need. You will need some tape, and you will also need some scissors, but I will be providing everything else for you. So I hope you have a lot of fun with these squishies. The link to the YouTube instructions will be on the sheet in your bags. Have a really fantastic time making these, and have a wonderful term 3 break. And let's cross our fingers that we can get back into the classroom for term 4 and get back into the art room and make some magic by creating. So take care, everyone. Bye. Hey everyone, so I'm gonna just demonstrate how we go about starting the squishy, paper squishy that we're making. So in your packs, everybody will get 2 A5 pieces of paper. Now they may not be green, they're gonna be all sorts of colors. So it's kind of random chance which color you get. Make sure they stay together when you're cutting. You'll get a white piece of paper and a black piece of paper. These are for the eyes, and then you'll get another random color. So if you get something like pink, you could use it for things like the tongue, if your emoji is gonna have a little tongue sticking out, or it could be the lips, or it could be like little love hearts on it or something. You could even use that for the eyes if you wanted as well. So to begin, we're going to take the 2 A5 sheets, and again, I'm just tapping them so I know that they're together. And we're going to cut the biggest circle out we can. Now, some of you, 5s and 6s, will just start cutting because you're pretty confident about making a circle. Some of you might like to trace your circle on first, and some of you might like to find a bowl or a lid and trace that first. So Miss Saleh is just gonna go for it here, and I'm gonna start cutting my circle. And keep these bits because you can do little things to decorate later with them, like make little flowers or little lightning bolts, stuff like that. So here's our little circle, and it's not perfect, but I'm okay with that. If you prefer it to be perfectly round, then I would suggest getting a bowl and tracing it first. So we've got that. Then you're gonna take your white paper and you're gonna fold it in half. And again, same thing. So you can either trace something, or you can draw your circle on, or you can just go ahead and start cutting your circle out if you're super duper confident in doing that. So I've already done mine here. So here's my little circle. So that's gonna be the one eye on my emoji. I'm gonna pop that there. And then with the black piece of paper, you're gonna fold that in half. And same thing again, so tracing with a pencil or a pen, tracing a lid, or just going for it and cutting it out with the scissors. So I've cut mine out. That's gonna be my little part of my eyeball as well. Now you can move this around to see how you want the eye to look before you tape that down. So I'm just gonna let mine sort of sit here for a minute. This side I'm actually going to do like it was a winky face, like it's gonna wink. So I'm gonna take my black texture, and I'm just going to go ahead and draw that on. Now again, if you're not confident in doing that, you can always go over it with a pencil first and then trace with a texture. Now for the mouth. The mouth is something also that I actually would suggest that you pencil out first, because it's something that can go a little wrong if you go rogue. So I'm just going to do a really light pen mark. and then I'm going to go over that in my texture. I might even give them a little cheeky grin like that. So then you're gonna need some tape. So with the tape, you're gonna take a piece off and you're gonna roll a donut. Now a donut just means that each end of the sticky tape is together and it makes like a little circle. So that's how I'm going to attach the eyes. So first I'm going to attach the black part to the white, and I'm just gonna have mine pretty normal towards the bottom of the eye. But again, move yours around because it can look really interesting if you have your eye looking off to the side or upward or downward. I'm rolling another donut piece of tape. I'm gonna stick that to the back. And then that is going to stick down on my emoji face. So now the part comes where we have to definitely make sure that this is all together. And we're gonna start taping. Now, I should say, before we start taping, if you wanted to have a little tongue, you can actually put this pink paper up to the mouth and just measure out and then draw where you think a good tongue would be. So let's do a little one here. Long piece of tape, and we're just going to go along the bottom, but we're going to leave a bit of room that you can actually bend the tape over the back. So we need to make sure that those two pieces are together. So I'm picking the two up together and I'm going to fold this over. Now I have seen these paper squishies on quite a few websites, but the one that I really enjoyed watching was the Red Ted Art video. So Red Ted Art is UK based, but they've got some really cool ideas, and she does lots of sculpture with clay and things like that. So you can check her website out as well. So I'm just moving up as I go here. So I'm making sure that the pieces of tape overlap, if you can see that. And then these little bits at the side just get popped to the back. Now the back of your squishy will not be as neat looking as the front, but that's okay. Okay, so I have finished taping all of the front. You can see that, and I've also taped all of the back. Now my suggestion with the back is that you use shorter pieces of tape so you can really cover it, but you don't have so many running back over the front. That way it keeps the front really neat and tidy. I couldn't help myself. I used the excess white that I had, and I just made a cute little shape, and I've put that on the top. I just think it's dear. So you can do that too if you like with any of your leftover pieces of paper. So now you will have in your little surprise packs some stuffing, and that stuffing is going to go in the top because remember we did not put tape over the very top yet. So you've got this little pocket that you've made that you can use for the stuffing now. So all the stuffing is going to go down in there. I don't have stuffing at home, so this is just to show you that with art and craft you can use anything usually, so really be creative and push the boundaries about what you can use. So I've taken some recycled paper and I have just cut it all up into little shreds, and I'm actually going to put that in my paper squishy. actually pull it apart while you put the tape on. So get your bit of tape. Try and pull this out. I'm not going to worry about that sticking out right now, and I don't want you to either. If you've got something similar, really make sure you're pulling it apart while the tape's going on, and then go ahead and wrap it around the back. And last piece, lucky last, right over the top. Make sure the back's done as well. And then you have your little paper squishy. And there it is, little squishy to play with. They're really super cute, and they're really good stress relievers as well. So I hope you enjoyed this activity, guys. Thanks.